Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's time for semi workday number 5. We've got a group of 15 guys coming today to help with things with the tractor and the trailer. Big things, hopefully, if everything goes well today, are happening. For the tractor, we're getting the interior finished up finally. Speaker cover, speakers, trim, all that stuff. The trailer, we're going to secure down the drop ceiling. But those aren't the most exciting things. The most exciting things are the ramp is finally going to be started today. It's going to be amazing. I don't know how far we'll get, but it's going to be started today. And the sleeper for the tractor is done. It is here, and we are going to get it installed today, so you are not going to want to miss it. All right, so you guys might remember earlier on in the restoration, there was an air conditioner right there, and there was a window right there. And the previous owner, one previous owner, had cut out the original trailer skin there, over here, and put these pieces in. Well, when we restored this back, we replaced this panel. We replaced panels over here. Actually, you can still see it. This panel and this panel and this panel have all had to be replaced to get it back to what it needed to be. So we thought, what are we going to do with those panels? And I had an idea inspired by these aviation tags that you can buy on pieces of fuselage for aircraft that are no longer aircraft or no longer flying. So with that said, we are offering these official pieces of the trailer skin cut from what came off of this trailer. So as you can see, we had them cut in the exact shape of the shield, silk screened on. They were punched, to give some. So you can see the semi, the night shield, and the stripes around actually have texture to them, if you could say. And we had them take the skin, we cut it into pieces, they rolled it to flatten it to get all the imperfections out, the scratches, and they had to make it a little bit thinner through rolling it so they could get nice clear lines for the punching. So they did all that. And this is the result. This is about 3-inch square, roughly. You can see there is still some, I don't know if you can see it, some of the pieces still have some defects, usually on the back because of the skin. So we have a very limited quantity of these. Your purchase of these goes directly back into helping us finish the semi. If you're interested in one of these, visit knightriderhistorians.com in our shop and grab one while you can. It's a piece of television history.
She doesn't know everyone. Say Joe, you got a lot of them.
Why don't you say your own names?
What's your name?
Lucas?
Okay, what's her name?
Eliza? Kevin? D-Man or Dwayne? I don't know.
D-Man.
Yeah. Jason, Danny, Thomas, Joe, Linda, Eric. I don't remember your name.
Chris.
And Joe.
Dr. Joe Knight.
And then Damien and Alyssa are back there.
And AJ's not here yet.
Oh, nice job.
No, he forgot one. What are they doing behind the tree?
And AJ and Kevin, eventually.
That's what.
No.
One who?
Teenage brain can remember, right?
Forgot
Oh, and Zach.
Yeah.
Also back there.
You ask us 5 minutes from now, we're not going to remember.
Just for that, Lucas, I'm not going to give you a hard time for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, okay. For 5 minutes.
Kevin's not going to be here.
I know.
Oh, he's not?
Oh, you're not?
No, he's not.
Okay.
All right, guys.
He'll be here.
Welcome to our fifth semi-workday, I think.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. So we've got exciting things happening today. We're going to get the sleeper put on the tractor, not permanently mounted because we got to figure out the mounts.
How heavy is that thing?
Apparently, if we put 3 2x4s under it and get 3 people on each side, we should be able to do it.
2x4s? 2x4s?
2x4s.
Trust 2x4s?
2x4s.
You're gonna trust
Just
2x4s?
in general, we put a pipe underneath it, and
mean on
2
general?
of us were able to pick up the back.
I mean, on general.
And under the general.
We're just gonna wing it, see
Yeah,
what happens.
yeah.
Worst thing that happens is it falls on the ground, gets irreparable damage.
You gonna move your trailers? That, that's
No, you're gonna move it around it.
We'll see.
That's the thing.
So let me bring up my list. All right, so the drop ceiling in the trailer, we need to secure that down to the black metal frame with sheet metal screws and other stuff. So I need one person who's interested in doing that. Kevin is going to work on finishing the bits inside the tractor, putting the sun visors on, the speakers, speaker covers. Joe Davis mentioned last time that we need some longer frame bolts. Some of those frame bolts, you're supposed to have so many threads showing. Are you correct?
Move on.
There's some holes in the wood floor of the trailer where the office is going to go and in the lounge that we need to plug because there's going to be padding and carpet going over it. So someone needs to do that. I do, Danny, if it's possible, before today is out, I want to remove the 4 outside trailer rims so I can get those sandblasted and painted black. Can we remove those and just have the trailer sitting on the other 4, right? Okay, so we want to do that.
Got a way to jack it up?
I'm sure you do. All right, we'll figure it out. Maybe, probably. I don't know.
It's too bad we can't move it.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, how are we
Yeah.
gonna go do test drives?
Well, considering there's standing water right in front of the semi, we'll see.
Yeah, it's alright.
Man,
Clean out bird's nests. You guys are going to handle that.
Had a lot of rain.
And behind the headlights.
2 months,
So,
3 months.
Definitely want to get the batteries put back in, get it fired. It hasn't run since the last workday.
At least we get a couple feet. But we're still living. This isn't going to be a... It's not bad looking. Looks good. It's not bad looking at all.
cut the wheel. Left.
How far are we?
No, another way. There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Watch yourself, Eric. Very nice.
Yeah, this is doable.
Hey Kevin, we're gonna use the pieces from the ramps and just push it over.
You're good, man.
That's I think that's what because that'll hold the weight of that.
I don't want to lift that if I don't have to.
Right, I'd rather just slide it across.
Yeah, we can get the ramps.
He's already got them welded. Put one of them, two of them on.
We just caught her by surprise, that's all.
That works.
Just tell me what you want us to do, guys. Are we pushing it or what are we doing? Well, they're trying to.
I'll see if I'll see if I can help coordinate. Well, there's one strong personality is good enough, and that's him. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, I don't think anyone's in danger of getting hurt yet, so I'm watching carefully.
Now it's a matter of pushing.
Push now. Push now. Push now.
Yeah, yo, you're fine. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, push the backside. Gotta push that side.
Whoo! It's on. Might not be on right, but it's on. Very nicely done. Lucas?
Oh my gosh, I'm just getting chills. Like, it's perfect. It is. Measurements, rivet spacing, doors, vents. Andy Gill's grab bar at the top.
Installed in which episode?
The wrong crowd.
There, we got your gesture.
Oh, nice. It's unbelievable.
So what's the plan for mounting? Brackets or welding?
Just leave it.
Well, it's not gonna...
Just let it slide.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just a ratchet shaft slab.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, we're not gonna leave it sitting on the frame. So it's gonna need some kind of rubber bushing. Yeah, because otherwise the rattling would, over time, just cause cracks. So...
Engine mounts.
Well, we have sleeper mounts for the General.
What's the brand name of the sleeper that we...
Vents.
No,
Yeah.
no. Where did...
Oh, the General's quarters? So, well, this was a prototype. It was never...
I know,
mass-produced.
but the brand name of the one that's sitting at my farm right now...
Vents.
I don't...
VENTZ.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's right. That's fine. It'll, as it spins, it'll tighten the strap, so it's fine.
That's why I make sure. It's about 4 feet.
All right. Well, the doors for that have returned. They're in on that
Yes.
trailer there.
Yes, I heard.
Okay, all right.
I instantly recognized them.
Okay, everybody ready? Hey, Eric, don't put your breakers underneath. I can't hear you.
He's not loud enough. We can't hear him.
All right, is that going nowhere?
All right, Joe, where do you want the truck now? You want to put it back? Or...
Well, I wonder, should we reposition boards so you get fewer ruts?
Yeah, we can. Let me get a rake and clean. As soon as we get it put in place, I want to unstrap that and push it in to get it exactly where it needs to go. That gives me chills.
It really does.
Like,
I see it black with the gold trim.
this is the exciting year for this project. Ray from Northeast Dukes, he's painting it. Hopefully he'll stop. You're tearing up my lawn. That's not bad compared to that's I can.
I was going to say, do we need to do another GoFundMe for the?
Maybe. Yeah, you guys want to raise funds to pave all that for me?
Right. You know what? I'd consider it too. For all the stuff that keeps going on over there.
Yeah, but that would be like 20 grand at least. Now we just need Danny to kick Eric out while they're going down the road like in the wrong crowd. Stunt Eric with the back brace that you can see. Oh, it's not important. Okay. Someone want to pat that bridge down? Put the window up.
Look at this. Look. What? Oh, hang on a second. Let's do this. Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, we have to assemble this to get the full-fledged assault on your eyes. There. That is it. Wait. Do they function though? That's the important thing.
How about it?
Oh my God. These are worth every dime you paid for these. $7,000, worth it. Totally worth it.
No, I think this was only $75 per tray.
Those the craftsmanship. Craftsmanship in the plastic.
So now how do you feel having touched
Oh, the
finest in paper trays?
Do you want to rub it all
I
over?
don't. No, I don't.
To ask you something.
On the inside of the black line,
What's that other one?
hey! So it needs to be on the edge of this black line on the inside.
Same with that one as much as we can.
The lines are on the inside of these, both sides.
Those lines.
Outside.
Oh,
Okay.
he's saying
Outside.
this needs to be on the inside of that.
We need another person.
We need another person.
Joe's right there.
Watch this.
That was Eric's box.
This was my box. Who put more screws in? My box? Eric's box. Can we see the issue? The ceiling is done.
Sweet, ceiling's done now. Wanna flex the visor?
There you go.
Is there a website you wanna?
Oh, dmankit.com.
All right.
dmankit.com.
Go get yourself one of them visors, guys.
Right. Lucas got one coming for him.
Oh, it does work from out here, but I need to, let me get it tight first.
Oh, you got all that hooked up?
Yeah. We're gonna take the ramp up.
Alright, so I'm gonna just get the stock out of it.
Got a lot of cable. Hurry up, hurry up.
Let me just lock, hold on.
Oh, I see action.
There we go.
I see action.
Pray to God it's even.
And look, AJ's missing it.
Is it staying on the...
Everything looking good. Go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Take it up.
Look at the pulley on my side. Right there. Wait, you're gonna need yours.
What's the things we used to look
Ready? That. Everybody go.
They know what they're doing, apparently.
Beautiful. No, you can see the problems. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just let the welder look at it.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
It's closer on that side than here, isn't it?
Look, go stare at it.
Oh, you're talking about, yeah.
Go stare at it because we need to make it official here.
Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't perfect on this one. No. When it's all black, you never notice.
Let's lower the door. Everybody back away from the door in case we accidentally have an issue here.
Yeah. The cable will hold it a little bit.
It'll hold it. And then we'll lower it the rest of the...
Yes. We should be on the cable.
Can we lower it?
Thank you. Thank you, bud.
Can we lower it?
Alright,
Lower the door.
lower it. Go ahead. Okay, so this is an inch at the top. What I could do is we cut it and put it right on the edge
It's got to come up and inside
instead
here.
of having it forward, up and over.
Yeah, that's the way it was supposed to be. On
Okay.
top, yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be hanging over the edge.
Oh,
The
no,
plate
no, no,
was
no.
supposed to come across.
No. That's all
Okay,
right.
fine. That's
It's got to come up and inside here. Well, I mean, like here. Do you weld it here, or do you bring it back? Because you can't come back too far because of the angle.
But I think
So, I mean, you can probably come back, what, an inch maybe? Just the width of this, because you don't want that hitting here.
see this angle right here was supposed to be welded to this. Like this, I think this is the problem too. This whole thing.
Smoothly up in the.
Well, that's the thing. The diamond plate should come to like right here.
Right. So,
So-
there's something wrong.
Yeah, what I'm saying, this is what's wrong right here. This should not be here. This gap should not be here. This needs to come up.
Okay.
So you understand too.
I understand what they're saying.
Let me go get some screenshots so we can look
My
at
thing is,
What we need to do is,
not
like you
being
said,
here.
raise it up.
the structure down here. But you see how there's no space here. See how it comes right up to the jam?
Right. Okay, so we need to move this here.
And
Okay, it does have those there.
it does, but
And these are cut out.
this is wrong. You move that up.
It certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
Those 8 plates. I mean, you don't need another opinion, but here I am giving it.
No,
These
there is a
8
lip
plates
there.
should just go away completely.
Will not go away
Well, it
completely.
can't,
They're
because they
right
are
here,
there.
but this goes up here, and these 8 plates go down inside. Like there's a notch here, and they go down in.
This has to touch this.
Yes, correct.
yeah, this needs cut,
Well, yeah,
which
yeah,
we
it
haven't
is
gotten
cut.
to that
It is
point
cut.
yet. But okay, there you go.
That's crazy how the 12 opinions.
How'd you get that screenshot?
And
Oh,
Zach,
well.
you do amazing
That's
work
from one of the episodes.
because
Yes, you do.
that's amazing.
I can
Then
knock.
we can pull this
well,
back, drop
yeah,
it on
we
the
can knock
ground,
the
then you
pins
can
out,
grind it
yeah.
off while nobody's here. We can all get out of your way. You can grind the tube off.
So we've got to get the plate off. Someone's got to hold it up, and then yeah, we could push it back so we can let the cables out a bit, push it back further.
Yeah, and then
The
just drop it
cables
down.
Cables are down. as
Yeah,
far
the
as they
cables
go.
will be fine. So we just got to push it back and then put it on the ground. Let's get this plate off here.
Yeah, Joe, you're only tacked on. So watch yourself.
Joe, don't even touch that.
I don't want it to fall on you and get hurt. So you're tacked only too. Okay? You're only tack welded, so watch yourself.
Alright, now slowly put it on the ground.
Oh, it's not that.
Not with all of us.
Oh yeah.
All the way down. On the ground,
Everybody watch your big toes. People that's there, watch your toes.
You can put it down slowly. Just let the weight get it.
Yeah, the cables will take it.
They're almost.
Okay, I mean that.
And we ain't going nowhere fast.
Hey Dwayne, hey everybody. You know, just climbing on top of the sleeper. Might sleep here tonight. We'll see.
We'll just throw a little piece of wood inside and go down and get a good night's sleep.
Bye-bye.
My arms are breaking.
So what's going on in here today?
I just got this cover screwed up. 10 screws.
10 screws.
10 screws. My arm's tired.
Yeah, I bet.
Putting the speakers in.
Okay.
One so far.
One so far.
Partially.
Yeah, they want to be here. Beautiful.
Had to make brackets.
Right. POV driving the semi. And you.
Gotta have pictures of duct tape.
That was a pain in the ass putting that up.
Yeah.
I got this side in, but this side didn't want to line up. So I had to loosen this side, like all of them, so I could get that side lined up.
Did you enjoy it?
Hmm?
You have fun?
No.
Oh.
Hi. That's at least up tight now.
That's good.
That was just sitting there. The black cover was.
Sent up. All right, so you weren't here when they were discussing it.
No, but that's fantastic. So these are the mounting brackets.
Yeah.
That bolt to the frame.
Bolt to the frame, there's a bushing that goes here, and there's a through bolt.
Well, that just makes sense.
It's going to mount to the frame, and then there's going to be, like here, we'll have to put drill a hole and bolt it. Here's
that
your,
makes sense.
this is your gaskets that'll go around here.
Nice.
After it's painted. We included those. But
so, let's see. The brand of this sleeper.
I don't know what they did on the show, if it was just a custom.
No, it was custom. It was custom, but the real one, I can't remember the name of it.
I think it was Bent's.
It doesn't sound right. The doors, all right, well, we won't worry about it. I'll figure it out eventually. It is a big, empty, cavernous, beautiful
Echo chamber.
Yeah, and there's holes in the top, too.
Yeah, I think they said he drilled it for the handrail.
Okay. And then accidentally drilled them wrong.
That's what we assumed.
So they're a fill-in.
Yeah, they were supposed to go up there and plug them up or something.
Well, it's here now. Of course, that's your sticker. Very nice. I like the math. I think the math is very important.
Glenn sent me a message and says, hey, send me a sticker and we'll put it on the inside, and then when they open it up, they'll see it.
Yeah. Nice.
He did good work.
Yeah. Well, we bought the door handles because whatever that sleeper is that came to my farm, these, we pulled them off, and the doors are evidently still over there.
So that's off the sleeper you got.
Yeah, but that I don't think is Bent's, but I can't remember what it is.
That's the same ones on my truck.
Yeah, and yours is a Bent's.
Yes.
How bizarre. Why it just doesn't sound right. Probably because I'm losing my mind.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Nice, man.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible that he, built it from scratch.
That is... So, the material is... We're not worried about it rusting because it's not steel.
Okay. No, and it's going to need...
It's all aluminum, right?
Yeah, but it's going to need some sanding. Because you're not going to just paint it the way it is.
Obviously.
It'll need to be sanded. You got a lot of scratches and stuff which will show up, but but some good primer and paint. It'll look good.
It'll look good, man.
What color are you going to paint it?
Gee. What a question.
Joe measured.
Yeah.
And that's where he wants.
Well, and it certainly seems like the right spacing.
Yeah. Which is odd.
It's odd spacing? Well, it's going to interfere with this.
Right.
If it's any closer, and this is factory, is it not? Yeah. So that would have had to been that spacing.
Yeah, he had a So when it was painted red, he had a picture early brought out. We were trying to line it up, and it's right up against the exhaust. I mean, just about.
Just about, yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how it was on the show.
Well, we never. I mean, we have one picture from the Vista Group. That's the highest quality picture that we have from the side.
That red truck.
That red truck. That's this truck painted red.
I know, but it's too bad we can't figure out how it was mounted. But you know, you got to remember they weren't running all over the place with it. So
well, and also, I mean, isn't there a standard sleeper mount system?
On those are factory mounts off of mine.
Perfect.
Because my season 1 replica was a sleeper truck.
Yeah.
And I got it as a day cab.
And you took the
mounts
sleeper
were
off
there,
because the season 1 replica doesn't have one.
It didn't. I bought it as a day cab.
Okay.
So the sleeper was already gone.
Oh, good.
But the brackets were still there.
But you don't need it, because if you really want a season 1 replica, which I approve of, there's no sleeper. There's a big wide gap there.
That's it. So I sent those to Joe. He took them, and I think Kevin or somebody had them powder coated or something. But all, you see the holes here?
I do. You think that's where this was mounted?
No, those are holes for something else. But they line right up.
Well, there we go.
So that's what the plan is. They're gonna, I don't know, one of them is, they were gonna bring a drill. Of course, if I'd have known all this, I could have brought my mag drill, but drill them out, bolt the brackets, run through the floor. You'll need the support, because aluminum, that'll just rip.
Oh, and there is no support.
No, it's just metal, it's just aluminum floor.
That's it. That's the floor.
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
It's just thin aluminum. You'll rip right
Yeah.
So.
Well then.
All right, it is the day after workday number 5, and can you believe what all we got accomplished? Very, very happy and thankful for all of the people that came out yesterday to help with this. So we'll start with the tractor. Now it's locked and I don't have my keys, but we'll peek in here. So Kevin Johnson, his main job yesterday was to get the speakers and the speaker mounts done. He got both of those done. And, which you really can't see, he got the sun visors in, which, and also secured the radio, that bezel, which you can kind of see right there. Now it might not sound like getting the sun visors in was a job, but let me tell you, it was a job, because the headliner we put in here was from an earlier General, and it was hard backed, and it caused some issues with the mounting points of the visors. But Kevin did an awesome job with that. The sleeper. I mean, what's there to say? It's perfect. It really, they did an absolute amazing job. Glenn Holzer designed this thing based solely on some behind the scenes photos and screenshots. He got every detail right, down to the number of rivets and the rivet spacing. Just unbelievable. We've got the drip rails up there. We've got the grab handle across the top from the Wrong Crowd. They welded that up there so Andy Gill could jump from the trailer down to here to hijack the semi. So we recreated that. Now it's gonna need some minor prep work. You know, there's some scratches. Some of this body work that needed done will need filled and sanded, but for the most part, I mean, It's ready for paint. Even the correct door handles, which are from, these are actually door handles from, what is it, an AMC passenger car, I think, from the 70s. So, and the door's open. I showed it on the live stream, the inside. I can't right now. So we have it strapped because it's just sitting on the frame right now. Now that it's here, we're gonna get, we can get the mounts done and kind of get that whole thing figured out and secured. And then once that is done, we've got the pogo stick, and our electrical and air lines are gonna be mounted back here. So that's all coming together. So what's left on the tractor? Not much. We're gonna send it off here possibly next month to get painted. We'll see if that actually happens or not. The fifth wheel is gonna need rebuilt. We found out it will latch to the trailer, but has a hard time unlatching. So that, whenever this goes out for paint, that's gonna come off and get rebuilt. But let's just take this in for another couple minutes, because I said this on to a couple people. The sleeper is what takes this from your ordinary run-of-the-mill GMC General to the Knight Rider General. Some of you guys have asked, well, are you gonna do a pass-through here between the cab and the sleeper? No, we're not. They did not have one on the show. It was simply a fake sleeper, and it's gonna stay that way. I shouldn't say a fake sleeper, because you can get inside. There is the frame for a bunk in there that can get all outfitted, but it will not have a pass-through here. So this gap is just about correct for the gap that the original one had. So you can see we had to pull it out yesterday, as you saw in the video, to get the sleeper mounted. Things got a little muddy. That's all right. All right, sleeper is done. Now we come over to the trailer. And just about as exciting, or maybe just as exciting, is what happened with the trailer yesterday. But we'll get to that. So first off, let's talk about these tires. So Danny, I had him remove the 4 outside tires, and those are the original rims, but they were chrome plated at one point. So what we're gonna do is, now we have these off, we're gonna get the tires dismounted, get the rims sandblasted, we're gonna get those powder coated black. And then we can get those put back on. We don't really care about the inners too much. So we're gonna get that done. And let's go ahead, take you inside, and we'll show you what we got done on the inside. And then we'll review the ramp. All right, take this back here. Get it locked, 1 second. All right. So while people were working on that other stuff, we had a couple guys in here, I think Tom and Eric. We had them working to secure all of this ceiling down. So prior, when I showed this to you, all of the gray trim and these cross pieces, they were literally just sitting on top of all of the black steel. Now it's all been secured down. We put self-tapping metal screws to screw it down here. It's screwed down in the middle. These crossbar, everything is now secured. The only thing that can be moved are these egg crate diffusers, which is exactly what we wanted. So that should button that piece up and keep the roof from, going where we don't want it to go. And then we had a group. We had Dwayne and I think Chris filling in the holes in the floor. You can see there was 3 big holes, 4 big holes there if you count that one. And then there were some smaller ones right up here, as you can see, one over there. And we had them patch all those up because we're getting ready to put down the carpet. The padding and the carpet. So we needed all those holes filled. So we got just about the closest we could to the correct red carpet that's gonna go in here. So that's actually the next thing we're gonna do in the inside of the semi. We're gonna get the tack strips down, get the padding in, and put the carpet down here and up on the lounge. Because then once the carpet's in, that'll allow us to start building stuff, putting stuff in here on a little bit more permanently. And yeah, we'll cover the carpet with plastic once we get it in, just to make sure everything stays nice and neat. But all right, so then we got those done. We showed you the rims. So the ramp. Now, you saw in our video, we had the ramp connected and we're actually raising it up with the winch system we designed. And it works great. But there was one small problem, and this is to be expected with, you know, with fabrication like this, is we got the skeleton, the frame of it, all the way closed perfectly, everything was looking great, but the ramp, when it was closed, it's supposed to be fairly flush with this jamb. It sat out about 1.5 inches, so it was like out here. So the issue was this plate and how it was attached to this frame. So we spent a lot of time, whole group of guys going over this, all figuring it out. So we know what we need to do to get this right, but we ran out of time and we needed a few additional pieces of metal. So that's why the ramp is now back off. But you can see here, you can really start to see exactly how it all works now, right? You've got your main skeleton in the middle. These are going to be the tracks for the ramp extensions right here, and they're going to come out the end. And then we'll have a winch in the middle that will be able to retract those ramp extensions. It's a thing of beauty. And the nice thing is, when this door did close, the width was absolutely perfect. It closed very nicely, fit in the jamb real nice. The height was good, like it all looked really good. It just stuck out a little bit. So we're gonna make some tweaks and we're gonna get this on here very, very soon, very soon. So that was our work day yesterday. Thanks again to all of the people that came out to help. I know it was a huge project, and I don't pretend to think it's not a sacrifice to spend your entire Saturday out here working on this stuff, but I know you guys love it as much as I do. So that's where we're at. I'm telling you, this semi is getting done. It's getting done sooner rather than later. I'm ready, and I know you guys are too. So there you go. All right, that's all we've got for today. Remember, if you're interested in getting a piece of the trailer skin, we've got these on our website, knightriderhistorians.com. There's a very limited quantity, as you can imagine, because there was only a couple pieces of panels that came off of here. And then also, again, if you're interested in getting your name on the semi-donor wall, which will be here, there's a link to our GoFundMe down in the description, or you can email us at knightriderhistorians@gmail.com for more information. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. This was certainly a day full of progress. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will talk to you soon.
Hello friends, it's me, Kit. When I'm not out fighting crime, I like to follow my friends at knightriderhistorians.com. Check it out.